So whether that be like internships or something like that, or just have good projects, that's it. You don't need a degree. So if you ever plan on like going full CS, just do self-taught, honestly. Because if it's working now, you can keep doing it.
Alright, Christian, you guys?
It's going. Yeah, it's already going.
Okay. How do I look?
That's chaotic.
You look good?
Go.
24, 26 is...
All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the first ever Cougar CS Fall Banquet. It's really great to see everybody here. Jesus, it's been such a semester. Really crazy to be back in person for the first time since the pandemic. But without further ado, I think we can go ahead and get started. And just some quick reminders, we do have food in the back of the room. And yeah, let's go ahead and get rolling.
I'm in like
Alright, to kick things off, we want to do a quick recap on this semester. This has been a pretty monumental semester for us. For one, this is the first time that any of us officers have actually led the club in person. For the entire officer team, we are coming into this brand new, so there's definitely a lot of challenges, but I think we definitely came out on top. So for a quick look on all the events this semester, Eric, do you want to come up and speak on this? So this is Eric Typham, our Director of Activities. We had a long list of events this semester, but a lot of good stuff.
Thank you, Nicholas. It was a very memorable semester. Thank you everyone for coming here. So let's recap our semester starting with September. We first had the first general meeting. A lot of you came. It was a great time to meet everyone face to face and also just have a great time. We had many career fairs and it was a great month to just get jobs, looking for opportunities, meet with recruiters and just get to know them and just get better and progressing in life. We also have our companies, Fast Enterprises, ExxonMobil, ACCS, as our companies for September. We have our Anchor Ring Rec Shop, and that's the recap for September. For October, we have the Code Red Artemis.
Code Red Artemis, largest hackathon at UH, let's go!
It was a great event. A lot of you came, great projects, and it was a great time to just overall create your skills and just demonstrate them to recruiters and also to everyone else and just have a great time. We had the Deloitte Counseling, Full Stack Developer Bootcamp by Nicholas himself, and also Fireweb Info Sessions, just Halloween Social, which was a great time for everyone to just come out and have fun. For November, we had Goldman Sachs Info Session, Money Talk with Madison, where you get to demonstrate what it's like after careers and just talk about money. Build your own keyboard workshop, which is a great time.
Build your own keyboard workshop.
We have the latest workshop, Fast Enterprise Info Session, and our first ever Cougar CS Fall Banquet, everyone.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you, Eric. All right, up next, a quick recap on our tutoring team. I'll go ahead and pass it off to Matthew Phillip, our Director of Tutoring.
Yeah, this year we did really great as a tutoring team. I personally interviewed 16 new tutors. We had 16 tutors to our team. We have a total of 26 tutors. That's crazy, y'all. We had 26 tutors. And this semester alone, we've given 200 hours to the CS community here at UH, which is great. It's really important at Cougar CS for student development, and this is a huge way of how we do that. Not only have we done that, but with Shub, this was kind of his idea. You're right there. Shub kind of spearheaded this, but we started a interview program to help people practice interviewing, technical interviewing, behavioral interviewing. That's a big part of our student development here. I've learned a lot just talking to Shub through this whole career process. So that was great. We started that. Yes. Also, we created a feedback form, basically, just to evaluate what the quality of our tutoring was. And of the 200 hours that we've given, we've been rated, our tutors have been rated 4.95 out of 5 stars, which is really good. And I didn't just make those numbers up, those were the people who rated us that well. So yeah, did great stuff this year, tutoring. Thank you to all the tutors for your great work.
And next we have the Web Dev Committee led by our Director of our Webmaster, Kevin Flores.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming out. So we only had 20 spots for the like web dev committee. I had to interview over 52 people. I met a lot of you guys. Some of you guys are here. It was pretty eye-opening. I don't know how recruiters do it. It's kind of, but it was fun, and it's a very competent team. We have a lot of stuff working on right now for the event, making events easier to manage who came and keep track of people. We also spearheaded the information security part of the club. So we do have that now going on for us, teaching people how to do red team, blue team stuff, ethical hacking things. And we started making this new team structure that we're kind of experimenting with. It's not 100% done for the committee, but it's based around, structured around helping you guys learn new skills. And that's pretty much what I want, you guys to learn something and have an actual prod in your GitHub. So hopefully it works out, but that's all I did. Thanks you guys for coming out.
All right. All right, and next we have our marketing team. They've done an excellent job this year. To speak on the marketing team, we have our Director of Communications, Ahmed Qureshi. And shout out to Christian, our historian, Janice, our designer, and who am I missing? And Vanessa.
Alright guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Just to recap, I think Nicholas said it perfectly that this couldn't have been done without Christian, Janice, and Vanessa. I really wish you guys would actually come up here because honestly, we couldn't have done this without you guys. So yeah, there's Vanessa, there's Christian, and then there's Janice, our perfect designer, who were so every marketing thing you've seen, it was these four brilliant, talented people, and we couldn't have been done without them. And speaking on what we did, we worked a lot on streamlining the marketing process via weekly check-ins and refined strategy. So when we came into Cougar CS, it was kind of like a playground where we could do whatever we wanted, however we wanted, and we could shape it to design and fit perfectly to what our ideals and our goals were. And that's exactly what this team of amazing, brilliant, and talented people did. And we're so happy to announce and be proud of what we've achieved this semester. And we want to thank all you guys because our efforts are just for you guys. It's to serve you guys, it's to make you guys know about these events. And the fact that you guys are here means that we did a pretty good job. So just from me to my entire team and from all of us, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you! Thank you for coming!
All right. Up next, we have Code Red, the largest hackathon at the University of Houston. Shuba, our director of Code Red, to speak on that.
Alright. Yeah, Code Red was a very successful event, all thanks to me, obviously. We used the whole Code Red organizing team. We put in a lot of hours throughout summer, throughout fall. Every week we had a meeting. So it took a lot of organizing. We switched gears in the middle of it. At first it was supposed to be an in-person event, but then we switched it to completely virtual, and that adaptation was amazing by our team. But yeah, this year we surpassed last year's numbers. We more than doubled it. We had over 400 participants, over 75 teams, and over $8,000 in prizes. I want to thank Nicholas too. He was not directly involved with organizing the event, but he helped with me raise money for the club or for the event. So really appreciate your work on that, Nicholas. But it was a successful event. Most of you guys probably came there. If you have not gotten a chance to pick up your shirts and swag, we're going to be doing that towards the end of the event. So just come by, pick up your swag. But yeah, that's it from me.
Thank you, Shuba. All right. Up next to speak on our finances this semester, I'll pass it over to Shub Chet, our Vice President.
So this semester around, we're taking an initiative to kind of be more open to all of our members. We never shared any financial information before, so we wanted to be more open and kind of show you guys what's happened behind the scene with the money and what's the flow of the cash. So this semester, Code Red brought in $14,400 from company sponsorship. And and all the member dues, they ended up being 7,300. So the total income for the semester was 21,700. And to be, so all the total expenditures were like just only 14,800. So we're surplus for the semester, which is going to be very beneficial starting off the next semester. So be excited for the fun events. So this is like the breakdown of the income. 66% is like company sponsorship that was brought in by Cougar. And this is just a summary of expenditures for you guys.
So you guys get a better idea of what's involved in running a club. As you can see, Code Red was definitely one of our largest expenses, but it was a really great event, and we hope you guys were there and had fun. We will be doing that again, maybe not next semester, but who knows. So in summary, for this semester, there was a lot of new things. For one, we grew our officer team from 9 in spring 20 or spring 21 to 13 this semester. We had unprecedented member growth, and I'll show you guys in a second, but at this current moment, we're at an all-time high in terms of member size. This was our first semester back in person for the entire officer team. I'm telling you, I think there was only 3 veteran officers this semester when we started. Even for all the veteran officers, we had only been online, so it was definitely we had no idea what to expect, but definitely really difficult, but we made it through. Other than that, we held the largest hackathon at the university and just a ton of really great events. So moving forward, just kind of looking at our member growth, as you guys can see, we took a bit of a dip during the pandemic, but we started this year very strong, and we're sitting at over 280 members. So this is currently this is an all-time high for CS. All right. So yeah, just thank all of you guys. So moving on to the people we want to say thank you to. For one, all of our partners. I mean, you might have seen us at the Halloween social, but just all the other CS Club organizations that are at the University of Houston. You guys are all really amazing. I see Taylor over there, Miriam from Cougarettes, and we got Anita from CS Girls. All right. Yeah, these guys, it was great to have you guys as partners, and we're really excited to continue building this relationship for semesters forward. Another big thank you to all of our sponsors. These are the companies that made our hackathon possible through financial and in-kind contributions. Big thank you to Shuba and Eric and Armando, our recruiting team. These guys made it possible to help raise the finances. Moving on to the students, the students of UH who made this semester possible.
Tutors, again, I know we already said this, but big thanks. Like, the amount of, Cougar CS is, a big part of Cougar CS is our Cougar CS Tutoring Discord, and all of those people up there, we have about 26. I believe I got everyone up there, but if you're a tutor in here, you stand up.
Yeah, let's see the tutors stand up.
It's very selfless to volunteer like that, and I really appreciate it. You make Cougar CS better, so thanks.
All right, thank you, Matt. All right, up next we have our web dev committee, Kevin. The web dev committee has been like another pillar of our club. This is a place, for people to gain technical knowledge and expertise, and Kevin's mentorship has done a lot for that.
Yeah, so like I said, we got 20 seats in the web dev committee. We have quite a lot of members now. They're learning, picking up new stacks, learning back-end, front-end, just picking up new skills pretty quickly. Some of you guys caught our eyes, and we're getting you guys ready to replace us in the future. So keep working hard, keep doing what you can, and thank you for helping out.
Let's see the web dev committee members stand up.
Yeah,
you're getting the web dev committee.
Make the website as great as it can.
So up next, I believe we have our Code Red officer, Shuba. You want to present this? We'll see. I'm actually not sure if Code Red's up next, but we'll find out. Oh, it's the producer, it's the North. Thank you. You can stay right here. You're good.
Hey guys, I'm the director of operations, and these have been my producers, and without them, none of the events in person could have really gone down. They've been instrumental in the planning and the implementation stages of all of our in-person events. the Halloween social, this event, FGM. So it's been a great honor and pleasure to work with everybody. Yeah.
Let's get producers stand up. Where are our producers? Alright, up next, this is definitely Code Red, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is Code Red. Shuva, our director of Code Red.
Thank you, Nicholas. So yeah, not all the coded officers were able to make it tonight, but to those who are here, thank you so much for being part of the team. Anna, Janice, who's here?
Let's see the Code Red officers stand up.
Yeah, all you guys stand up, please. We're the largest event officers by far. I think over the whole the whole year, it's the largest event that we host. Yeah, it's all thanks to these guys up here that we're able to pull this through. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll pass it on to Nicholas.
Thank you, Shuva. All right. And last but not least, we have the Cougar CS officer team. These are the people who made this semester possible. I mean, without the hard efforts of everyone here, definitely would not have been able to do this. Can we see all the Cougar CS officers stand up? Semester as president, it was definitely a very intimidating task to kind of step up to this role. But the one thing that gave me so much comfort was just sitting around and seeing just all of you guys come out to our events and just be there by my side, right? In these officer meetings, through the planning, you guys have been seriously phenomenal to work with. I couldn't have been more grateful as an officer, as president. So thank you guys so much. So moving on, we have a ton of awards and scholarships to give out tonight. These awards and scholarships are meant as a just recognition of some of the great work you guys have done. We have seen some phenomenal contributions from many of the students, and we really want to just recognize you guys and say thanks. So to kick things off, we have our Tutoring Awards and Scholarship. All right, so I'm going to pass it off to Matthew, and he's going to go ahead and kick this one off.
The moment you all came for. These awards specifically, you see there are two on there. There's Distinguished Service Awards just for our tutors who are really 110% effort, and then there's a scholarship for the most valuable tutor. This is the tutor who gave the most hours to this club. Which when I give you his numbers, I gave it away. It's a he. But they were nuts. Okay. First, actually, drum roll or no? We'll say the drum roll for the scholarship. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, our first distinction award goes to Jose. Can we give Jose a hand? He's not here though. Thanks to Jose. I know he's not here. If you know him, give him a pat on the back. He's been carrying for for semesters. There was this one time where he tutored someone for 7 hours straight. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, dedication right there. Okay, next on our list is Brian.
So Brian, here is your award. You have been seriously one of the most dedicated tutors we've seen. All right. Thank you very much, Brian.
This is Brian's first semester tutoring for us, and he's tutoring for a class he's currently taking. He's carrying data structures right now. So thank you, Brian. You're doing great. Next on our list is Frank. Frank, actually, if you look at our stats, Frank has been the most consistent tutor each month. So, one sec, I'm struggling to look at this.
Come on, Frank. All right. I don't know if you guys see him on Discord, but he's the reason why I remember to do my FAFSA and enroll in classes. Right.
Thank you, Frank. He's been our most dependable tutor. Big thanks to you, Frank. And now, the moment you've all waited for. I don't think he's here. It's so sad. But drum roll, please. The most valuable tutor this semester was Whitney Jones.
Whitney Jones. He's not here, but
Whitney, I think I put up the hours before. We total tutor around 235 hours. Whitney, this is his first semester, and he joined after the first general meeting, which was not at the start of the semester, and he put up more than 50 hours, which is crazy. Teaching Python, yeah, crazy.
Regular 5-hour logs. I mean.
Yeah, like I asked him, I was like, dude, how are you tutoring this much? And he was like, oh, I didn't think 50 hours was a lot. And I was like, 50 hours is nuts. But yeah, so we have a scholarship for Whitney. We'll give it to him later. But
Yeah.
thank you.
Watching this come out, contact us, Whitney.
Yeah. Well, I'll contact him on Discord. But thank you to all the tutors. We really appreciate what you've done, and congrats.
Next, we have our awards and scholarship for the Web Dev Committee. Kevin, would you like to present this? The Web Dev Committee has been seriously phenomenal this year. There's been some serious shine out members this semester, which we're really lucky to have.
Yeah, so first we're going to go over Distinguished Service Awards, and Anil Shaker. Yeah, he's been picking up a lot of back-end development pretty quickly, and it's been pretty impressive to see how fast he's gotten into it. So thanks for joining the team, man. He's not here. Okay, well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. He's also helped a lot with doing some open jobs on the GitHub, so he's closed out kind of a couple of PR requests, so it's pretty cool. Next is Mason. I don't think May's here either. Yeah, but she also helped do some work on the website over the summer, so thankful to her to actually helping out. And finally, UD. So most valuable member, he's been doing a lot of hard work on the Linktree project, and thank you very much, man. You're doing a lot of cool stuff.
Alright, up next for our awards, I'm not actually sure, so let me find out. Our Open Source Award. This goes to the member who's contributed the most to our open source repositories. This member, without any prompt, just went onto our GitHub organization and just started closing PRs like it was nothing. So I think he knows who he is. Get up here, Brian Lee. All right. Thank you very much, Ryan. Alright, up next we have our producers. While we have a team of 6 or 7, there's been a couple of producers who have really distinguished themselves coming out to all of our events.
Yeah, no, seriously, without these producers, none of this stuff would have gotten done, and none of our events would have been as fun or as successful as they were. And the first award goes to...
Thank you very much, Edna.
The second award goes to Monaco. And the final award goes to Henry. He's not here.
All right. Okay. So yeah, thank you to all our producers. You three especially have been the backbone of our events. Like, I mean, these guys are the ones who, set up the room. Any of the in-person events you guys have been to, I mean, these guys are the ones who come through and make those happen. So up next, we have our Code Red Officer team. We want to say thank you to a handful of the officers who really distinguished themselves. All right. And to present that, I'm passing it off to Shubha Joshi.
Thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, so Code Red, there's a team of 13 organizers who volunteered, spend the time to organize the largest event of Career CS. I want to give big thanks to all of them, but 3 definitely stood out the most. I don't know which order it's in, but but the first one Oh no, you've been great. She has done secretly on my shows, trying to tell me what to do. Whenever I'm slacking, she's the one that catches me. Thank you, Anna, for being there. Here's your award. You got it. Yeah. The next person. Muhammad. He is not here unfortunately, but he is the director of logistics. He pretty much single-handedly took care of everything that happened during Code Red, from the Discord to the logistics of the swag distribution and everything like that. He really spearheaded the entire logistics team. So unfortunately he's not here, but if you're watching this, Muhammad, thank you.
Thank you.
Come figure and the next person, last but not least, he is not here also. I thought he was, but he is the single person that took care of the entire HR team. It was only one person in the HR team, and he took care of the whole thing. He planned the judging process, the volunteering process, the mentoring process. So I really want to give big thanks to Duke Win. Unfortunately, he's not able to make it today either. But yeah, if you're watching this, come pick your stuff up, Duke. But yeah, back to Nicholas.
All right. Thank you very much, Cougar. Okay. Moving on to our last scholarship of the night. This goes to our most active member. This member, we ran the tallies on all the sign-in sheets, and this member distinguished themselves. They were the only member to break into double digits. So by a pretty long shot, they were the most active member. He's probably tired of walking up here by now. Get up here, Brian. Thank you very much, man. Okay, and that does it about it for all our awards and scholarships. Now to move on to the officer team that's going to be leading this club for Spring 22. There was a ton of applicants, a lot of really great picks, but yeah, so here is the selections for this upcoming Spring 22. So kicking things off, on our marketing team, our Director of Communications for Spring 22 will be Ahmed Qureshi. Alright, up next for our designer, the Spring 22 designer will be Isaiah Johnson. Thank you. We're really excited. Our historian will be Manasa Dendukari. Alright, and our director of marketing will be David Wu. Alright. Moving on to our activities team. These guys are going to be the ones planning out all of our events. Again, we had a lot of really great candidates, and here are the picks. For director of workshops, we have Anil Shankar. For our director of corporate relations, staying on for another semester, we have Eric Kai Pham. Eric has been seriously instrumental with our company events we did this semester, so we're really glad to have him again. For our director of socials, we have Chetana Pitani. Alright, and our director of operations will be Nadia Hutcherson. Moving on to student development, staying on for another semester, we have Matthew Phillip as our director of tutoring. For our director of mentoring, a brand new Matthew, we have Matthew Teal. Cool, now on to technology. Our webmaster for Spring 22 will be Kevin Flores for another semester. New officer position, our director of information security. We have a really exciting candidate and really excited to kick off this program. He's going to lead a brand new information security team, which is going to be really exciting. Our next director of information security will be Mihir Sahu. And leadership. So staying on for another semester. You guys haven't gotten rid of me yet. I'm staying on as president. Our next VP Internal Affairs, she served as our treasurer this semester, and we're collapsing that role. Our next VP IA is going to be Zuha Bayabani.
the winner of the vice president elections we held the past week is going to be Keenan Salanga. Let's go, Keenan. I'm really excited to work with you, man. And our Vice President Code Red, going to be leading the Code Red team going forward to next year, is going to be Ali Zane Chariola. All right. And that's our Spring 22 officer team, and that's the end of this presentation. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So we got food in the back. We have activities on the side. I'll go ahead and pass it off to Adar.
Yeah, before we finish, can we get a huge round of applause for Nick for grinding so hard this entire semester?
I seriously couldn't have done it without the help of this just amazing officer team and everyone who came to our events and just made things, I don't know, possible. Honestly, like, I can't even imagine, I thought I would have so much anxiety, coming up and speaking in front of the stage at the general meeting and just all these events, but what gave me so much reassurance was just seeing the entire team behind me, and seriously, really amazing. I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you to the officer team. Alright guys, that's it for our presentation. We have food in the back, and just go ahead and we have activities, we have Smash, we have a bunch of games. Come hang out with some friends.
Stickers over there.
Yeah, photos on the side. Yeah, thank you guys.